Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're wading into the world of artificial intelligence. It's everywhere, right? But separating the reality from the hype can be tricky.
Absolutely. There's so much noise out there. We looked at some key sources to really get to grips with what's actually going on.
Yeah, so our mission for this deep dive is pretty straightforward.
Yeah,
Cut through that noise, debunk some common AI myths, and give you a clearer picture.
exactly. Just the facts, based on what the research is showing us.
Okay, let's dive in. First big one. This idea that AI thinks and, feels like humans do, like in the movies.
That's a really pervasive image, but it's not accurate. Current AI, even the really sophisticated stuff, fundamentally works by crunching huge data sets.
Crunching data. How does that work then?
It's essentially identifying patterns in that data and then making predictions based on those patterns. There's no actual consciousness, no genuine emotions behind it.
So wait, when I talk to a chatbot, like say ChatGPT, and it sounds like it understands or even empathizes, that's not real.
It's not real in the human sense. No, it's an incredibly complex simulation. It's learned from billions of examples of human text how to respond empathetically.
Wow. So pattern matching, just really, really advanced pattern matching.
Exactly. Not true feeling or understanding. That's a key distinction.
Okay, myth number 2, and this one causes some anxiety. AI is going to take all our jobs. We hear that a lot.
Yeah, that's a big fear. And it's understandable. AI is really good at automating certain types of tasks.
Like what kind of task?
Things that are repetitive, data intensive, predictable work. The sources definitely back this up.
But does that mean like mass unemployment is just around the corner?
Well, the picture seems more nuanced. AI often struggles with things requiring, say, deep creativity, complex problem solving, or genuine ethical reasoning.
Okay, so it's not replacing everything.
Not at all. In many cases, it's actually augmenting human workers, making them more productive by handling the tedious parts. This lets people focus on more strategic or interpersonal aspects of their jobs.
Right. And technology shifts jobs, doesn't it? Creates new ones sometimes.
History suggests so, yes. Think about past technological revolutions. The job market adapts, even if it's disruptive initially. New roles emerge that we can't even imagine yet.
That's a bit more hopeful. Okay, myth 3. Bigger AI always means smarter AI. Is that true?
It feels intuitive, right? More parameters, more data must be better, and large models are powerful.
No.
But size isn't the whole story. Not by a long shot.
So what else matters then?
Oh, lots of things. The actual design of the model, the architecture is crucial. The quality of the training data is hugely important too, and how well it's fine-tuned for specific tasks.
Huh. So you could have a smaller AI that's actually better.
Absolutely. Some sources highlight cases where smaller, really well-designed models outperform massive ones on certain tasks. It's often about efficiency and smart design, not just brute force size.
Interesting. Okay, on to myth number 4. AI is objective. Because it's a machine, it doesn't have biases.
Yeah, that's a tempting thought. Machines seem impartial, but we need to remember where AI gets its knowledge.
From data, right. Which comes from us.
Exactly. It learns from vast amounts of text and images created by humans, and human data, well, it contains all sorts of biases, conscious or unconscious.
So if the data is biased, the AI learns.
The AI learns and can even amplify those biases. It reflects the patterns it sees, warts and all.
So it's not inherently fair or objective?
No. There's a lot of work going into fairness algorithms and trying to curate better data, but it's a persistent challenge. We have to be aware of potential bias.
Right. Okay, finally, the really dramatic one, straight out of sci-fi. AI is going to become sentient, wake up, and take over the world.
Ah, yes, the singularity fear.
Yeah.
It makes for great movies.
But in reality...
In reality, today's AI is what we call narrow AI. It's designed for very specific tasks, playing chess, translating languages, generating images. It doesn't have self-awareness or general intelligence like humans.
So it's not thinking for itself or making grand plans?
No. These models are sophisticated tools for processing information and recognizing patterns. They don't possess consciousness, desires, or intentions. That kind of general AI is still highly speculative.
So we should maybe worry less about robot overlords and more about...
More about the real-world challenges and opportunities AI presents right now. Bias, job shifts, ethical use. Those are the important conversations.
Okay, so let's recap quickly. AI isn't human-like in thought or feeling. It's changing jobs, but probably not eliminating all of them. Bigger isn't automatically better. It can inherit our biases. And the robot uprising isn't exactly imminent.
That sums it up pretty well. It's a powerful tool designed to augment us, not replace or surpass us in that sentient way.
Understanding these distinctions feels really important for using AI responsibly.
It really is key. Knowing the limitations is just as important as knowing the capabilities.
Definitely. Well, this has been enlightening. For everyone listening, maybe take a moment to consider, how does knowing the reality behind these common AI myths change how you think about the technology shaping our future? Something to chew on. Thanks for joining us on the deep dive.